Last weekend, the constraints of modern technology, media's hypocrisies, and a dissatisfaction with my schoolwork overwhelmed me. I was unabashedly disgusted by how people live through their phones. I needed a reprieve from all the clamor of human speech. I have been reading a series of essays by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and I've come to an agreement with him on his discussions of nature and solitude. He believed to truly understand anything, we need to envelop ourselves in observations on the splendors of nature. We must ignore the influence of others and focus on developing a truth of our own. And I planned on doing just that. Fuck. It was colder than I expected. There were still too many people around. Behind a bush, a squirrel spastically searched the ground for nuts in preparation for the coming winter. It reminded me of humanity's erratic search for comfort and safety in this chaotic world. Was that the truth I was searching for? It could be, but I wanted to absorb more of what nature had to offer. Behind me, cars whizzed by. I tuned out the sound of their engines and focused on the wind. But the wind was gone, and all was still. The wind picked up again, and the leaves swayed with its invisible dance partner. The course of our lives is a lot like the relationship between the wind and the leaves. External forces push us around, forcing us to act in certain ways. But there are moments when those forces stop, like the wind did that day. And everything is calm. And everything is serene. Was that the truth I was so desperately looking for? No, that wasn't even close. Nearby, I saw an enormous tree. I strained my neck to take in the grandeur of the looming figure. Its sprawling branches reached for the sky. I felt so small compared to the shadow of that tree. I thought about the countless series of events that came to bring me to this lake, and the acorn that gave life to this tree. I'm not simply organs and flesh, and this tree is simply not bark and leaves. We are an accumulation of events that have intersected onto one single point in this location and in this point in time where we settled onto the fringes of the TC&J campus. Am I nothing more than a timeline? Or did some supernatural force bring me and this tree together to come to this almost spiritual realization? I left that bench with one conclusion. Truth is a lot like nature. It is transient and ever-changing. There is no definitive truth. Reality is subjective, and to assume reality as it is arrogant. I'm limited to my senses. I'm limited to my knowledge of the world that is presented to me. And I'm limited to what people tell me is true. So, did I discover anything of worth? I don't know. And not knowing is the only sure truth that I have.